The road to 4.0. What happens when digital transformation meets ice cream manufacturing? Antonio Tuccillo, process engineer and digital lead at Unilever's Caivano site, and his team tell Digital Bulletin how they have brought the fourth industrial revolution to the Italian factory, and the impact it has had on its workers' lives. From water and steam engines to electricity and computers, the manufacturing sector has had a history of constantly revolutionizing itself. The next step? Industry 4.0. The fourth industrial revolution will bring digital transformation and automation into the manufacturing industry, with the goal of creating the smart factories of the future. One area that this transformation will greatly affect is food manufacturing. In fact, the market for applying technology in the food industry is predicted to reach over $250 billion by the end of 2022. This digital transformation will see manufacturers take full advantage of data analytics, IoT, and autonomous vehicles to streamline operations, make predictions, and increase the overall safety and productivity of the sites. Many companies have already taken the first steps towards this vision, and Unilever is no exception. The consumer goods multinational has over 300 factories in more than 100 countries, producing an enormous array of products, from food and refreshments to beauty, personal care, and home care. But even huge projects start local. To witness some of the company's first transformative projects, we have to travel to the south of the country, to a city 14 kilometers northeast of Naples, named Caivano.
Caivano is one of the most advanced sites in Unilever refreshment category.
Antonio Tuccillo, process engineer and digital lead in Unilever's Caivano site, and the face behind the site's digital transformation initiative, tells Digital Bulletin. The Caivano site is one of the largest Unilever ice cream factories in Italy. The factory was built in 1975, and it employs up to 900 workers during its busiest season. Over half of its ice cream production is distributed within Italy, while the remaining 40% is sold in Europe and the United States. The site is known for its innovative nature, as well as the large range of ice cream products it produces. Its handling of a wide variety of ingredients, including caramel, roasted nuts, and coffee, is a rarity in the sector. In fact, the factory is a member of Italy's consortium Meditech, a consortium formed by the largest companies in the south of the country, including FCA, Nestlé, Boeing, and Hitachi, as well as research institutions such as the University of Naples, Bari, and Salerno. The program, funded by a central government, combines the best brains of both the business and research worlds to support innovation in the area. Because of this, Caivano is often the testing ground for any Unilever innovative products, and 3 years ago, the site was selected to lead the company's ambitious digitalization and automation project.
Compared to other industries, Unilever is quite behind. We must be honest and we have to admit this. It's behind in the digital transformation in the manufacturing operations,
says Paolo Di Giovanni, works director at Unilever's Caivano site. However, he explains that this is not true solely of Unilever, but also of the ice cream manufacturing business in general, which has long relied on traditional business practices. For decades, its operations have been manual, without any need or desire for automation. Nonetheless, the time for change has now arrived. The implementation of this digital roadmap began last year, and it is expected to be completed in 2023. Its benefits are endless. The transformation will support the workers, freeing them from repetitive and routine work, and allowing them to upskill, but also accelerate processes, reduce operating costs, and improve the overall efficiency of the factory, as well as the safety of its operations. Unilever's digital transformation has one key element: automation. And within it, the Caivano site is a fundamental piece. It is in this factory that two of the most innovative digital transformation projects are taking place: the robotization of the site implemented by Electric 80, and a digitalization of data and information systems, carried out in partnership with Engineering Group.
Caivano is considered, and it is, one of the most strategic factories we have, because main part of the innovations are implemented here, having all sectors and all technologies represented in our production.
The journey to transform Caivano's logistics began with the installation of an automated storage solution, and it has significantly accelerated in the last 2 years, thanks to the collaboration between Unilever and Electric 80. Established in the 1980s in Italy, Electric 80 specializes in the development of automated and integrated intralogistic solutions for daily consumer goods manufacturing companies, with the goal of facilitating the development of smart, interconnected, and sustainable factories. Electric 80's vast experience and high levels of innovation makes the company a perfect fit for Unilever's goals. As of today, the group has completed 300 smart factories and has installed over 2,000 robotic systems and more than 5,000 laser-guided vehicles in different parts of the world, as well as 35 high-density automated warehouses since 2016.
We choose Electric 18 because their solutions are customized, resilient and reliable,
says Martina Rita Troncone, Site Maintenance Coordinator at Caivano.
They design projects on customer needs and goals, using specific technology homemade, able to identify the most efficient solution since the early stage of the project.
The journey to transform the logistics at the Caivano site by employing Electric 80's expertise started in 2012, with the installation of an automated warehouse totally integrated with the production cycle, and automated with 3 trilateral laser-guided vehicles equipped with artificial intelligence technology. The journey continues today, with the installation of 7 more LGVs that handle material from different pickup points and move them to set positions between the production lines, running in very narrow spaces.
The type of the solution that we have implemented has been specifically designed to meet our needs for storage and materials movement in very small space.
This requirement for vehicles to navigate the narrow corridors of the factory, which can be as small as 2 meters wide, without hindering operations and while ensuring maximum safety for operators, was one of the biggest challenges of the project, according to Troncone. The implemented solution is highly reliable, thanks to the fact that all laser-guided vehicles are equipped with safety systems, above and beyond the international standards established by the regulators in force, able to detect the presence of obstacles moving along the path and in the surrounding areas.
Three-dimensional technology made by Electric 18 teams that make possible to understand the space in detail, to draw the right LGV trajectories and maneuvers, and to anticipate any issues, reflecting the reality of the shop floor.
Automating these tasks has allowed Caivano to increase its efficiency, sustainability, and productivity by knowing the quantity and location of all of its materials at all times, guaranteeing the total traceability of the products handled, and increasing storage density and product availability. All this while also increasing safety within the factory, both in terms of human-machine collaboration and with respect to operations and products. The use of manually operated forklifts is one of the most dangerous aspects of factory work. The operating of these machines accounts for around 85 deaths every year and over 34,900 serious injuries in the United States alone. The human cost of these activities is huge, and smart and integrated automation can significantly reduce it, alongside the costs.
We have started a transformation path involving automated vehicles to reduce the safety risk of our people. Their products are robust, smart and safety. They build a pragmatic system having a real vision of the integration with a system already existing inside the factory and also understanding cost of the maintenance. Furthermore, we don't have to forget the service assistant, available 24 hours and 7 days per week, that help us in the daily management of the system.
Safety, efficiency, and collaborative partnership. The automation project has brought these huge benefits to the Caivano site. But this is just one step in a much larger path towards digitalization.
The most important need of Caivano is to be competitive on the market, of course, to be lean, to be flexible and quick to the business request. To do that, of course, the best way is to transform Caivano into an industry 4.0.
As Di Giovanni points out, up until a few years ago, Caivano was only hardly digitalized. The factory had installed a digital application to handle process control operations, but in all of the other departments, the systems were not smart and user-friendly. The automation project was a huge step towards improving the situation, but there was still plenty of work to do before reaching 4.0.
We started the transformation with automation in particular, with the LGV project, but the most important thing is that in parallel to the automation that addresses and improves the material flows, we invested also into digitalization of the information flow in order to bring Caivano into Industry 4.0.
But Unilever is not entering the project alone. To do that, Unilever has partnered with Engineering Group. With over 12,000 professionals in more than 40 locations, the company combines specialist skills in next-generation technologies, technological infrastructures organized in a single hybrid multi-cloud, and the capability to interpret new business models to bring innovation to the ground. Together, the companies have developed a call-off system that will handle all the information flow of the materials, from the inbound to the land supply, and integrate it with the existing systems on the site.
Thanks to the call-off, indeed, now we know exactly where is located every material in the factory. We have a detailed and accurate traceability of the materials, and we have improved our quality standard, reducing the risks of human error in the material flow. But call-off is not just that. It represents the pillar for the digital development of Caivano site. It is a really flexible application that can dialogue with almost every other software. Therefore, since the installation, we have integrated the app with almost all the other informatics systems in Caivano.
The call-off system is only one of many projects that the Engineering Group and Unilever Caivano site has been working on for the past few years. In fact, engineering has become the supplier for the digital systems in the site's process-making area, helping Unilever Caivano navigate the complicated path that leads towards Industry 4.0.
The reliability and the flexibility shown by that company in this relationship has been huge, and therefore this is the main reason why we have decided to work with Engineering Informatica also for the digitalization in the packing area and in the overall site. Indeed, we have chosen Engineering Informatica not just as a supplier for a project, but we started a deep collaboration as a partner.
One of the many goals of this collaboration is a drive to digitalize the totality of the site's information flow, from planning to production. The vision is to be able to create a unique repository of information that is easy to access, easy to use, and paperless. It is a huge project that will see a digitalization of most of the site's processes, and as a result, will reduce manual activities, potential human errors, and delete all of the paper archives. For example, over the last year, this project has allowed Caivano to implement data analytics solutions to fully automate the data that comes from the shop floor and shipments, and automatically control the dosage of ice cream according to the demand without any human intervention. And this is just the beginning.
All of this could have been done thanks to the call-off software installation that created the backbone for the digital development of Caivano. The objective of this kind of project is to take insight from data never analyzed before in order to improve the performances, to create value added, and to become more competitive on the market.
However, Caivano's digital and automation transformation is not a story of machines, but people. The digitalization will increase worker safety, eliminate all of the routine tasks, and also simplify access to the information needed to perform their tasks.
That's why digital helps to improve physical, mental and emotional well-being of Unilever people. Our workers, for example, can use mobile solution to have the right information in the right location at the right moment. For example, our forklift driver has a tablet on their forklift where call of application is installed and he has whatever he needs at his fingertips.
Nonetheless, the biggest impact of digitalization for Unilever workers comes in relation to their own job transformation. The automation of the factory has allowed its employees to upskill themselves and become digital workers, able to properly leverage all of the tools and solutions of a Factory 4.0. The benefits of this transformation are undeniable, but they weren't always welcome.
To be very honest, when we approached digital and the automation transformation, the reaction of people was not good. It was not positive simply because they thought that was something to steal and to reduce, to steal their job or to reduce the number of people. However, as soon as we have detailed a training program and we have foreseen also a sort of very good package to upskill and reskill the people, the consideration has changed.
This new package is part of Future of Work, a Unilever-wide program launched last year to improve the working conditions of the company's 149,000 employees. The program aims to support the upskilling of Unilever's workers, but also to improve their mental health and motivation. In less than a year, it has proven to be significantly popular and successful.
We have embraced the entire population. We have dedicated training not only to the operators, but also to the technician, to the middle management, without forgetting the leadership team. And this has been really appreciated. As a matter of fact, the performance we had last year and we had in the first quarter of 2021.
Now, with a new workforce and improved digital systems, Unilever is working towards a future that looks brighter than it has ever had. But there's still work to be done to achieve it.
Caivano is one of the most advanced sites in Unilever refreshment category. But to be honest, digitalization is a journey that never ends. Technologies are always changing, improving, such as our internal processes that change and adapt to respond quickly to the market request. Therefore, we always work in a continuous improvement perspective, always looking to the next improvement to come.